The window shattered with a violent crack as Marcus swung the crowbar through the glass. Shards scattered across the dark living room floor, glinting under the pale beam of a flashlight. "Move, move," he whispered urgently. Tyler climbed through the broken window first, landing on the carpet with a soft thud. The air inside the house felt stale and cold, like it hadn't been disturbed in years. He swept his flashlight around the room. Dust floated everywhere. "Damn," Tyler muttered. "This place smells like a grave. Remember what we came for." Old man Calder was paranoid. "People say he hid cash everywhere." Ethan shifted nervously. "People also said the guy was crazy." Tyler scoffed. "Yeah, crazy rich. That's what matters." They moved deeper into the house. The floorboards creaked loudly under every step. Marcus swept his light across the walls. Animal heads stared down from wooden plaques: deer, elk, a wolf with glassy yellow eyes. "Guy liked hunting," Tyler said. Ethan didn't respond. He was staring at something else. Scratches on the wall. Long scratches. Like someone had dragged something heavy across the wood over and over. "Hey, you see this?" Ethan asked quietly. Marcus glanced over. "Probably furniture." Ethan didn't look convinced. They moved into the kitchen. The room looked frozen in time. A plate still sat on the table with a rusted fork beside it. A coffee mug rested near the sink. Tyler opened a cabinet. Empty. Another. Nothing. Marcus checked drawers. "Damn it," he muttered. "Relax," Tyler said. "Rich guys hide stuff in safes." Ethan's flashlight drifted toward the hallway. "Did you guys hear that?" Marcus stopped searching. "Hear what?" A faint sound echoed through the house. A slow creak. Like a floorboard bending somewhere in the darkness. Tyler rolled his eyes. Old houses make noise. The sound came again. Creak. This time it sounded closer. Marcus frowned. Probably the wind. But the windows were closed. They returned to searching. Tyler kicked open a bedroom door. Dust exploded into the air. Inside sat a simple bed, a wooden dresser, and a tall mirror. Tyler opened the dresser drawers quickly. Clothes. Old hunting jackets. Nothing valuable. Useless, he muttered. Marcus stepped toward the mirror. His flashlight beam passed over his own reflection. Then something else. He turned quickly. Nothing was there. "Marcus," Ethan said from the doorway. Marcus looked back at the mirror. Only the three of them stood in the room. "Thought I saw something," Marcus said quietly. Tyler laughed. "Ghost of the old man coming to stop us." "Shut up." Ethan suddenly spoke again. "Guys, wasn't that door open before?" They turned. The hallway closet door was now slightly ajar. Marcus frowned. "I didn't touch it." Tyler shrugged and walked over. He yanked it open. Inside hung old coats and boots. Nothing else. "Relax," Tyler said. "You two are acting like." The floor creaked again, this time from downstairs. All three men froze. Ethan whispered, "That definitely wasn't the wind." Marcus slowly raised his crowbar. "Someone else could be here." Tyler frowned. "Who?" Marcus didn't answer. They stepped back into the hallway. The staircase led down into darkness. Marcus shined his light down the steps. "Hello," he called. No response. Ethan whispered, "Maybe someone heard the window break." Tyler shook his head. "Middle of nowhere. Nearest neighbor is like 5 miles. Marcus slowly began descending the stairs. Each step groaned loudly. The others followed. The living room below looked the same. Broken glass. Silent furniture. Empty darkness. Tyler exhaled. "See. Nothing." Marcus turned slowly. Then his flashlight stopped. The front door was open. All three men stared. Cold wind drifted inside. Ethan's voice trembled. "Was that open before?" Marcus shook his head slowly. "No." Tyler walked toward the door. "Probably didn't shut it all the way when we came in. But they hadn't used the door. They came through the window." Tyler stepped outside and looked around. The forest stretched endlessly under the moonlight. "Nothing out here." Marcus moved toward the door. "Close it." Tyler pulled it shut. The latch clicked. They stood in silence again. Ethan rubbed his arms. "It's freezing in here." Marcus turned his flashlight toward the far side of the living room. A narrow door sat there, half hidden behind a bookshelf. "Basement," Marcus said quietly. Tyler's eyes lit up. "Now that's where rich paranoid guys hide stuff." Marcus walked over and opened it. A staircase descended into darkness. The air drifting up smelled damp and cold. Ethan hesitated. "I really don't like this." Tyler laughed. That's because you're broke. He grabbed a flashlight and started down. Marcus followed. Ethan swallowed hard and came last. The basement felt colder than the rest of the house. Concrete walls, old shelves, hunting equipment, rusty tools. Marcus searched quickly. Nothing yet. Tyler kicked a wooden crate. It cracked open. Inside were old newspapers. Great, Tyler muttered. Ethan slowly scanned the room. Then his light stopped. Guys. Marcus looked up. What? Ethan pointed toward the far wall. Scratches. Deep scratches carved into the concrete. Long. Jagged. Marcus stepped closer. What the hell made those? Tyler leaned in. Looks like claws. Ethan whispered, claws. Then the basement light flickered. All 3 flashlights dimmed briefly. The room fell into near darkness. Then the power returned. Marcus turned slowly. The basement door upstairs slammed shut. Boom. The sound echoed violently through the house. Ethan jumped. Did you hear that? Tyler ran to the stairs. He tried the door. It wouldn't open. What the hell? Marcus climbed up beside him and shoved the handle. Locked. From the outside. Open it. Ethan shouted. Marcus slammed his shoulder into the door. Nothing. Tyler kicked it. Still nothing. Who locked it? Ethan yelled. Marcus stared upward. We're the only ones here. A low sound echoed behind them. A slow scraping noise. All 3 men turned. The scratching on the concrete wall was louder now. Like something dragging across it. Tyler whispered, you hear that, right? The sound grew louder. Scratch. Scratch. Marcus slowly raised his flashlight. The beam moved across the wall. Then stopped. A dark shape stood in the far corner of the basement. Tall. Unmoving. Ethan whispered, Marcus. Marcus swallowed. Hello. The shape stepped forward. The flashlight beam revealed a man. Or what used to be one. His skin looked pale and cracked. His hunting jacket hung torn. And his eyes glowed faintly in the darkness. Tyler stumbled backward. No way. Marcus whispered, Calder. The dead man's voice sounded dry and broken. You came into my house. Ethan screamed, this isn't real. Calder took another slow step forward. You took what is mine. Tyler grabbed a metal pipe. Stay back. Calder tilted his head slowly. Then smiled. A horrible cracked smile. You don't understand. Marcus backed away slowly. What are you? Calder's voice echoed strangely. I made a promise. The scratching sounds grew louder around the basement. From the walls. From the floor. From the darkness. Ethan cried out, something's moving. Marcus turned. The concrete wall behind them was cracking. Long jagged cracks spreading like spiderwebs. Something inside was pushing outward. Tyler shouted, Marcus, do something. Marcus swung the crowbar wildly toward Calder. The metal struck his shoulder. The dead man didn't move. Instead he whispered quietly, they always come. The wall burst open. A massive claw tore through the concrete. Then another. The creature crawled slowly from the wall. Its body was enormous, twisted, and black like burnt wood. Its mouth opened wide, revealing rows of jagged teeth. Ethan collapsed against the stairs. What is that? Calder looked at them calmly. My deal. The creature moved forward. Slow. Hungry. Tyler dropped the pipe. Please, we'll leave. Calder shook his head. You already entered. Marcus tried the door again desperately. Open. But the door remained sealed. Behind them the creature crawled closer. Its claws scraped loudly across the concrete floor. Calder whispered, my house feeds it. The creature lunged. Ethan's scream filled the basement. Tyler ran toward the shelves. Marcus tried to fight. The crowbar struck the monster's arm. It didn't even slow down. The lights flickered violently. The basement filled with screams. Then silence. Hours later the farmhouse stood quiet again. The front door creaked open slowly in the morning wind. Inside, the house looked untouched. The broken window remained. Dust floated peacefully in the sunlight. But the basement door was closed. And beneath the house, something scratched slowly at the walls. Waiting for the next thieves to arrive.